Hello, I'm Sylvie from High Level Bandanas. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different, and by different, I guess I just mean new because everything on this channel is new. And I do apologize for the setup, the lighting. My printer is just messy right now because if you watched my sweet pea dress tutorial part 1, you may have seen the part where I said I ran out of paper and I had to do this whole thing figuring it out, so we're here, we're having a good time. Also, I do have a DSLR camera and I do want to eventually film with it. I just need to figure out a better setup for it and have the battery charged. I promise you better incoming content. Also, I am wearing the Bookworm polo. This is my black and white version. I also made a colored version and this one's available on my website, my Etsy, or my Ravelry. So definitely go check it out. Today, you are chilling with me as I answer your questions and make my newer version of the sweet pea dress. Part 1 of the tutorial is up, so I figured it would be fun to do a little Q&A as we crochet together. So if you are here, if you've got something to make, or if you are making part 1 of the sweet pea dress, then grab your hook, grab some coffee with me, and let's get started. If you see me looking at my iPad, it's because I'm recording on my phone right now, so I just sent over the screenshots to my iPad. So first question, your first handmade thing. That's kind of a vague question for me. I am an only child, so I have been making things handmade my entire life, but not specifically clothes. I haven't actually started crocheting since I moved to northern Saskatchewan in 2020 to start my career as a pilot. Basically, I was very bored up there at the very start of COVID and I didn't know anybody, so I figured I would order my very first knitting kit. Yes, I fell victim to the knitting kit things, but I'm also someone who is very ambitious. I like to skip over tutorial modes of everything and think I can just get right into it and will automatically be good at it. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So to answer your question, the first handmade garment that I made was the cable knit cardigan. I will add a photo. I do not have it anymore. I guess my tension was very loose, so I gave it away. The sleeves were just so lengthy. It was cute though, but it was expensive, and like I said, yeah, the sleeves were just way too long. And I am trying to learn how to knit again. My friend Catherine, whose Instagram I will put somewhere on the screen here, she is currently hosting a tester call for her simple dishcloth pattern. It's super cute. I actually have some that she made for me, so I figured why not try it out for myself. So definitely follow her. If you want to learn how to knit, it's a very great pattern to start with. Favorite thing you made and favorite color to make things in. My favorite thing that I have made, I don't know. Also, does anybody else do this with their stitch markers? My favorite thing that I have made has probably been either the Bookworm polo. I've been very proud of this one because everything else I make I find is kind of campy. But this one's dainty and really nice and fitted, and I'm very proud of myself for making it fit every size. That's something you'll get in every single one of my patterns, but anyway. And my favorite color to make things in, pink. I have everything pink. If I can own something in pink, it'll be pink. And I've been trying to stray away from that, hence the green for this one. My first version of this did have pink in it. I usually go either for pink, blues, or both combined, and you can't see my giant square of yarn behind me that has all the pink. The fruit cardigans are probably my favorites because I do wear them the most often. They're super versatile and cute and oversized, and I think those are my most favorite piece that I have ever made. Favorite anime? What a question that is. My comfort anime recently, for whatever reason, has been Ouran High School Host Club. I have just been watching that nonstop, just kind of in the background. I just finished rewatching it. It was my second watch through. It's just stupid, and that's why I love it. There's not really any suspense at all. It's kind of just happy and funny. There is a good storyline, so Ouran High School Host Club definitely up there. Otherwise, I really like How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Definitely an 18+ one, but I really like it. It's one of those animes where everything is resolved that episode. I hate when there's fights that drag on for 5 episodes long. I just want to know that everybody's gonna be happy and okay and it's fine. I don't like suspense. Prochaine question. Do you know if the airplane passengers can crochet during the flight? Worried about security checks? Yes, you absolutely can. Bring your hooks. You can bring little scissors. They just have to be under, I don't know what the actual requirement is, but like my little crochet scissors fit for sure. And actually, the reason why I know this for a fact is because when I was sent over to Miami for my last work training, I brought my crochet with me, and oh my goodness, it gave me such a pain because my baggage was always brought to the side for further inspection, because I guess like one time it was this hook, the next time it was the scissors, and then when I came back, I was actually rushing to catch my connecting flight, and I had to get through because I had to go through customs and then catch a domestic flight, so I had to go through security another time, and I just ran through. I opened my crochet kit and I was like, here, the scissors, like I know that they're gonna ding the machine, but it's the scissors, like I'm opening it. And then the guy was like, okay, do you want me to just throw them out so they don't ding? And I'm like, no, don't throw away my scissors, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm super attached to my little scissors. That was a great experience. But yes, you're totally allowed to bring your entire crochet kit, including little needles and little scissors. Hey, any fiber art hot take? I'm not really sure. I really do try to stay out of the drama lately with fiber art. I know we've been trying to bust a lot of factories in China that are making crochet and selling it for $5, which is atrocious. Zaful, Shein, whatever, I'm looking at you. With that said, if you are selling tangible pieces, which I do not anymore, and that's a whole other topic that I could get into. Maybe it warrants an entire video for that itself. If you are selling your own tangible items, do not undervalue yourself. I think that that is something that is so taboo in the crochet world. Every single crochet artist undervalues their work, and at the same time, you're constantly getting criticism from people saying that it costs too much. But do not undervalue yourself. Be confident in what you make, and haters will hate. Favorite thing to crochet? Clothes. Do I currently have any new design ideas? I kind of do. Back on the anime topic, I really want to make the apron. I forget what the character's name is, but the apron that blonde character wears in Food Wars. I think that would just be so funny and so different. I haven't seen anybody do that. And if you're watching this, please don't take my idea. Other than that, I kind of always have a few ideas in my head, and whenever I feel creative and I need to make something, then I make it right away. I also have this cute little waffle stitch tank top that I'm currently making. I was in the process of making the video for that, but it's one of those projects, actually, it's sitting right there. But that's one of those projects that I just kind of stopped making because I had other ideas, like to make this dress. And yeah, maybe I'll come back to it, maybe I won't. Really complicated math to make it size inclusive, because everything I make is made to measure. So the math for that one is a hoot. That video is actually really interesting because that's when I went to Miami. So I do want to post it, but I just haven't quite figured it out yet. Preferred yarn weight, it really depends what I'm making. This guy here, this is sport weight or like lightweight yarn. This is medium or worsted, and it just depends. I hated and loved working with lace weight for this. It just looks so dainty. I don't really have a preferred weight. I think it just depends on what I'm making. Will I be making the corset I mentioned a couple of weeks ago? And what about the bathrobe? I feel targeted. The bathrobe is currently sitting in this corner. I, again, kind of lost interest in that because it looks a little bit clunky. Yes, I will eventually get to it. I do have the yarn for it, the hook for it, all the things. It's half made. I just need to finish it. And then the corset top, I wanted to do like a nude illusion corset that has the like outline sort of thing. And I'm glad that you remember. But yes, I do want to make that soon. Every time I want to make it, and it's always on the back burner, it's in the back of my head that I'm gonna make it, then another idea comes up, and then another idea comes up, and then just all these things. So I know, I'm sorry, I should really stick to what I want to make. Will I be getting any more pets? No, mine is very high maintenance. What do I have now? I have a Labradoodle named Lou. She makes appearances in videos, and actually here she comes right now. Hi, Sweetie. Kiss. Thank you. She is 2.5. She requires a lot of attention, but she is the best behaved girl in the whole world, and I wouldn't trade her for anything. Best and worst part about being a pilot. The best part is that it's kind of cool. Like, it's a very niche thing to be doing, I guess, and my schedules are a little bit different. But I will say the worst part is the schedules. My fiance is also a pilot, and he and I are not home together very often. With the airline that I chose to work at, I do get to come home pretty much every single night or be home during the day for most of the day, depending on what my schedule looks like, as opposed to a traditional airline schedule where I would be gone for 4 days at a time and then I would come home for another 4 or 5. So I do like that. It makes it a lot easier to manage with the dog and with my fiance flying private jets and being gone all around the world all the time. And lastly, any goals for 2023? I don't really have any goals. This will sound really cheesy, but I'm just really grateful for what I have. That is a slipper, Bubby. See what I mean? When I say she needs attention, she will never chew on anything. She knows, like, hey, this is not a toy. Maybe I'll pick it up and my mom will actually pay attention to me instead of sitting and talking to herself in her room. But I do have everything. I do have everything that I could possibly want in terms of career path, house, dog, fiance, happy life, and I don't really have any goals set. I think in 2022 I strived for a lot and I achieved, and so my main goal for 2023 is just to relax. But in terms of crochet, I really want to expand high-level bandanas. I really am happy with the growth that's been happening lately, and I like everything that's going on. So did you bring me another slipper? I think it's time for me to go and pay attention to my dog. If you guys are planning on making this, know that I have been sitting here for 20 plus minutes and I only made it through 1.5 rows. So it's gonna be a long time. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned because part 2 of the Sweet Pea dress is coming very, very soon. As you can see. Oh. I'm gonna go give attention to my dog now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.